always pictured a missionary as someone going in a far-off place, doing work for the church and the community. But in these trying times of the pandemic, when everyone is anxious and apprehensive of being infected by the virus, being assigned to guide, to lead, and to serve in a hospital is a mission. I am Sister Cristy Fernandez from the Congregation of the Sisters of St. Paul Bouchard, a religious and a nurse by profession, vocation, and mission. Without fanfare and noise, I start my day with God and with my community. In silence and in prayer, I begin by offering all my thoughts, actions, joys, and sufferings in union with the holy sacrifice of the Mass throughout the world, as well as the intentions of those who are asking for prayers. This simple and hidden jumpstart is where I gain the energy and strength to face the day. I usually dispose myself open to surprises, knowing that God is always there. After the Eucharistic celebration with the community, I now go to the hospital and join the endorsement. With the incoming and outgoing nurse supervisors, we begin our duty reading the Gospel of the day and listening to the reflections. Then, together, we pray that God may grant us the grace to seek Him in the person of the sick, and that He may only look into our intentions, which is to love and to serve Him through them. After the endorsement, I go on my rounds and check on the nurses, the nurse assistants, auxiliaries, and of course our patients. Even if we are still experiencing all the discomforts COVID bring, I have realized that the only way to experience and feel its comfort is to engage in it and encounter Jesus mysteriously revealing Himself in our present time, in our workplaces, in our communities, or wherever we are. We recognize the fears, fatigue, and lack of manpower. But it is significant, meaningful, and inspiring to see our frontliners who continue to share their own selves and risking their lives for others. Their presence is definitely a sign of God's unfailing presence and healing. I have even encountered parents begging me to stop their children to volunteer in the COVID facility. But I also witness the courage of these young people to stand for what they feel they were called to do. I also share their fatigue, but God's unfailing grace impels me to get up each day and face life. As the day comes to its close, I now go back to Nika and the community. In silence, I once again offer to God my experiences and remember the faces I have encountered and bringing them to prayer. It's all God's grace to be a missionary in the healthcare battlefield. We are blessed, for the missionary work is a fruit of communion, presence, and sharing with the sisters in the community and with our lay partners on the front line. Behind the masks we wear are still beautiful smiles we seldom see or don't even see at all. But let us be inspired and continue to see smiles behind the mask, or smile behind the mask. To smile in itself is a gift to be given. It brings hope, gives joy, and heals. To smile is to communicate the assurance that we are present even from a distance. So smile, S-M-I-L-E, see meaning in life's events, and witness Jesus' love and presence of hope.